If I can, we haven't had much of a chance to talk about it this morning because we've been watching what's going on in Normandy, but there's an interesting development in the Democratic race for president, which is that Joe Biden, the former vice president, who is the front runner right now, has continued to say that he supports the Hyde Amendment, which has been in place since the late 70s, which bans federal funding for abortions, except in the case of rape, incest, or the life of the mother. Joe Biden has been clear on his support of the Hyde Amendment throughout his career. The Democratic Party platform has gone against that starting in 2016. But Joe Biden hasn't changed his position. What's your opinion of that?
I think he should change his position. I think it's wrong. It disproportionately attacks women who don't have the private means to afford an abortion. And it's sort of like saying, you know, I support the troops, but I don't want to pay them. But I mean, that's the analogy here. And I think it's wrong. I mean, he says he's pro-choice. He says he supports a woman's right to this decision with her doctor, and yet he refuses to support federal funds for it. I think it's another example of why it's time for a new generation of leadership in our party, in our country, a new generation of leadership on national security, as I've been talking about a lot on the campaign trail, in women's rights, and so many things.
But on the flip side, the public polling is more where he is. The position of the public polling is more where he is than where you are, because people who don't believe in abortion don't want their taxpayer dollars going to fund them.
Leadership is not following the polls. It's changing public opinion to do the right thing. That's what leadership is all about. And that's what we should expect of our next president.
Do you think that a politician can be fully pro-choice and support the Hyde Amendment at the same time?
It's, in my opinion, no. Because like I said, it's like saying you support the troops, but you don't want to pay them. You support a woman's right for an abortion, but you don't think that we should fund those who can't afford it themselves. And that's just wrong. So this is a place where we need to change public opinion. I think a better way to put it is leaders don't follow polls. Polls follow leaders.